I decided to record a kind of vlog for this week, kind of a crochet with me, what am I working on, just updates throughout the week, because I'm working on a few different larger projects and I'm not going to be able to get them done in time for my Friday upload. So I thought just a vlog would be nice, and try my first vlog and see how it goes. See if I remember to record throughout the week even, because I have ADHD and forget things all the time. But I wanted to start with showing you what I'm working on. I'm working on this sweater scarf. It's trying to focus on my face in the background. Okay. It's a really cool stitch. It's like a puff stitch one direction, and then you turn your work so then the next row it's the other, like, opposite direction. And if it'll focus, and the pattern is calling it a wheat stitch. I'm using a pattern that I'll link below. It's a free pattern on their blog, or you can pay for it on different websites, like a lot of patterns I've seen. But it's going to be a sweater scarf, so it'll have sleeves up to like here on both sides, and then a scarf that's connected to it, so it can go around your body, and you can cross it in the front or cross it in the back, and it's really pretty. And I'm crocheting one for my mom and one for my mother-in-law, because we're taking a trip to Scotland later this year in October, and for my husband and I's hand fasting ceremony, and I wanted to crochet something for both of them that they could wear at the ceremony or just on our trip, because it's gonna be kind of cool there. And I thought these were really, really pretty, and I thought they would like them. And they would go with the dresses they're wearing and with everyday things as well. So they can wear it throughout the whole trip if they want to, or just for the ceremony, whichever one. And I'm doing 2 different colors and 2 different designs, maybe. I'm trying one different design that for a pattern I purchased off of Etsy, but it's a little bit confusing. I'm not really at the level I think I need to be to crochet it, but I'm trying to figure it out, and I hopefully can, because I really, really wanted to make them similar but different so that they're not the same thing. I know they're going to be different colors, but I didn't want to make the exact same design twice for both of them. Wanted them to differ a little bit. So you'll get an update on that whenever I work on it. I can show you right now that this is the start of the more difficult one. It has a very difficult for me, complicated for me, I don't know if it is for everyone, cable stitch, and so it's supposed to look like a knitted project that has cables. I'm a little bit confused. I started the row with that, and then I was like, I don't know how to place these stitches here, so I stopped. But I will get back to this and continue attempting to work on it. But I wanted to also start on another one so that I could at least have one completed, and that was a little bit easier to do for me, and then work on the harder one and not have to kind of freak out about needing to get 2 of these difficult ones done. And I'll just already have one done, can just focus on the other. But that one, as you saw, started with one of the arms, and I like how that's set up. It's arm, whole body of the scarf, and then other arm. This one is body of the scarf, one arm, fasten off, reattach, other arm. I don't understand why. It does not make sense to me, but I'm not good enough at altering patterns yet to know exactly where I would need to attach the first arm in order to start it arm, body, arm, which I was reading through the pattern. I was trying to figure out where I could attach it to change it. I was like, let me just follow the pattern correctly once, and then if I wanted to make it in the future, I could figure out how to do that, because I would know where the arm is placed and not have to just come up with it out of thin air. So we'll see. I know I'm definitely going to make one for myself in the future because it's really cute and I like it a lot and it's really comfy. I'm making a video solely for this, but I wanted to show it here because I'm working on it this week so you can see it. It's a pattern test for Hello Kimmy, and I just, please appreciate those beautiful jasmine stitches because I've worked so hard on them. So hard. And the other thing I'm working on right now, the other longer project I'm working on, is my green maxi skirt that is just coming out so beautifully. I love it so much. But I'm gonna continue to work on it kind of in the background when I want something really mindless, because it's just in the round again and again, and a lot of the other things I'm working on, like I have to actually read a pattern. And so in this one I'm just kind of making up as I go. So whenever I'm like watching a new movie or something, it's something that I can work on because I don't really have to look down, but everything else I'm working on, I do have to look down and make sure I'm doing everything correctly for. So that one is going to be a long project where I just work on it here and there. But I really love it and I really want to wear it, so I have gotten through a lot more of it than I thought I would, like with the time since I started. I think that's all for an update for today, but I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, that I don't forget to record tomorrow. But I can show you what I'm working on then. It'll probably be more of the pattern test. I'll probably have finished the whole top part. But we'll see if I start a new pattern, because I'm always starting new things because I want to, or if I finish something else. If I get a good chunk on like one of the sweater scarves or something, I'll update you with that. So I'll see you later. It's Tuesday now, and I got some yarn mail. I specifically went on the Hobbii website to order some of their tea time yarn because I fell in love with Earl Grey. Like, oh my gosh. Gorgeous. But I saw that they had these like mystery bags of different types of yarn, and so I thought that would be really cool to open on one of these videos. And because I wanted to try out their cotton yarns anyway, so I ordered the mystery cotton and the mystery sparkle because I saw that one after and was like, I would love to try out some more sparkly yarns. I've already cut open the bag just to make it easier for recording the video, but I haven't looked inside yet, so this is all like first impressions. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. I got Rainbow Deluxe 8-4, which is their thinnest one. I think it's like closest to a sport weight. Oh, it's a super fine. It's like a fingering weight. Wow. Very, very thin yarn. So it looks like I got 3 of the color 59, which is a really pretty red. I'm seeing 1 of this orange in the same type of yarn in the color, it doesn't say. Oh, 31. It's labeled differently. That's strange. Color 31. And a yellow, the same type as well, the 8-4 Deluxe. Color 43. That's a nice yellow. It's really light. Like a pale yellow. I got, looks like 4 of these. The same type again. Oh no. These are baby cotton. They do feel a little bit different. Yeah, the Deluxe feels a little bit softer than the baby cotton, which is interesting because you would think baby products are softer. This one is the same weight. It's also a fingering weight. And they're all in color 34. That's a really, really pretty teal. I can make some really cool things with that. Oh, I found another red. So I think there's, yeah, there are 4 reds and 4 teals. Friends Cotton 8.6, so it's a little bit thicker. Will it focus? There we go. It's a little bit thicker than the 8.4. So this one's the sport weight one, I think. This is the one that I had originally saved that I wanted to get. So I'm glad that I am able to try some of these out. I really like how this feels. Oh, it's the Friends cotton. It's not the Cotton Deluxe, but it's the size that I had wanted. I don't know if they have that size in the Cotton Deluxe. They have so much stuff on their website, I don't know all of it. Looks like I got 2 of the Rainbow 8.4, so back to the fingering weight, in color 29, like a nice denim blue. One of the Rainbow 8.4 in color 30, which is like a navy blue. Two of the Rainbow 8.4 in color 67, which is this really pretty lavender. I like this color a lot. I think it would go really, really nicely with that navy blue. One Friends Cotton 8.6, so another 8.6. I have 2 of them now, which is nice. And those go together well. And this is in the color 54. Two whites, but different labels and different colors. They're both 8.4, and they both say deluxe, but they have different labels. One of them is probably older than the other. I'm not sure which one. And then this one is color 2, and this one is color 1. So color 1 is a much brighter white, and then this one's a little bit off-white. And my favorite color for last is a gray. It's a Rainbow 8.4 in color 16. And that's my favorite number. Come on. It's all coming together. It's really pretty. I'm definitely going to use all of these. I'm really, really excited to test these out. So next I have a bag of the Mystery Sparkle. So it's different types of fibers. The other bag was just all cotton, but this one is different types of fibers, but just some kind of sparkle. First I have a Starlight, which is 60% superwash wool, 25% polyamide, 15% reflective polyester. I didn't even know that they made reflective yarns or additions into yarns. So I'm guessing if a bright light shines on this, it will reflect. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like the stuff that you would wear for like walking at night or something. That's usually on shoes. It's that kind of reflective material. I'm not really liking the feel of this. It feels like, it says it's superwash wool, but it feels like a Red Heart acrylic, and I do not like that feeling. It's really gritty. I don't know. I don't like it. But I'll definitely still use it. I'll make somebody else something. Looks like I got 2 of those. Oh, did I say the color? This is color 19. I got 2 of those. I may pull out another one. I haven't dug to the bottom of the bag yet. And another. Okay, so with 3 of them, I definitely have enough to make somebody something and give it to them. And I think I know someone who would really like that type of material and colors and everything. Then I got 3 of the Metallico 70% polyamide, 20% acrylic, 10% merino wool. And they're just, oh my gosh, look how shiny that is. That's beautiful. And these are in the color 15. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. I'm so excited to use these. Wow. And they're really soft. I feel like they'd probably catch on, like, if you had dry skin or something. But other than that, they're really soft. And then the last thing in here were 3 of these. Oh my gosh. It's the same Metallico, so the same makeup, but they're in color 16. Wow, these are beautiful. Oh my gosh. I can't get over how shiny this is. Oh, it's beautiful. So I think I'll make swatches of all of these just to kind of test out how they crochet and like feel on the hook. And I'll update you guys with that. Thank you for doing this Hobbii unboxing. Technically an unbagging, but their hashtag is unboxing, so I'll use that. But thank you for coming along on this little unboxing with me. It was really fun. Hi everyone, it's Thursday now, so this will be my last update before the video gets uploaded tomorrow, Friday. And so I just wanted to go over this week a little bit, since I didn't really record much footage, so I'll just kind of go over it now. I didn't record much footage because I had a migraine over the weekend from like Saturday to Monday. And then even when I did record on Tuesday, I still had some, and I still have like lingering effects now, which is why I didn't record very much. But while I wasn't recording, I was still working on stuff. So I have some updates to show you about what I was working on. I'm going to show some of the things close up because they are for other videos, so I don't want to like spoil everything. But I wanted to show this yarn that I used for my skirt. Oh my gosh, I got it from West 7th Wool, which is actually where I went to my stitch night tonight. I did my very first stitch night, which is really fun. It's just like you get together with a bunch of fiber artists in the shop and you can just work on your stuff while having conversations. And it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I went. I'm really introverted, And so it was hard for me to take that step. I had been wanting to go for quite a while, but finally went tonight, and I'm glad I did because I met a lot of really cool people. But this yarn that I got from there is their Twinkle DK. So it's sparkly DK weight yarn, and it's in the color Mossy Hill. And just please appreciate this. It's amazing. Look at how sparkly that is. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to be using it again later on in the skirt, but I'm trying to have a few pops of sparkle. So there's a row here and now this one. I'm so excited for this skirt. So excited. The next thing I have an update on is my pattern test top, which is beautiful and I love it. I worked on it quite a bit during these days that I was kind of down and out because of my migraine. So I wasn't doing a lot of like out of my room work because I really needed to like lay down with an ice pack for a long time and be in a dark place. So I crocheted. But I finished the top and I did the straps, and I'm kind of being vague with showing you because it is a pattern test and I don't want to like show everything off. But it's really pretty and I love how the colors are working up for the different things. And next I'm going to be starting on the waist, and then I have one more section after that, and then just little straps, so that won't take very long. I think probably the pleats will take about as long as the jasmine stitch like bust area took me, because they both just eat up a lot of yarn and just take a lot of time because you're doing a lot of extra stitches to like cover the same area that you would like my skirt doesn't take that long. Like each round is only time consuming because there's just so many stitches, but like, you know, this was like say 10 stitches, whereas it probably takes me the same amount of time to do like one of these jasmine stitches, just because there's so many loops. And the yarn I'm using isn't the best to use for jasmine stitch, and I found that out pretty early on in it, but I didn't have any other sport weight yarn and I didn't really want to go shopping for more, so I am making do with a yarn that is not working for this pattern really, but it's really pretty and I'm struggling through it. It's okay. And I know I showed the yarns I got from Hobbii earlier in the video, I think on Tuesday, and I shouldn't have, but I started a new project. I just loved that yarn, Earl Grey, the Tea Time in Earl Grey, so much, and it was just sitting there staring at me, and so I really needed to start a project, even though I have like 4 other kind of long-term projects I'm working on that I should work on more. But instead, I started a new project, and just like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad I got this yarn. And I know I said before that it's an acrylic, and I'm not the biggest fan of acrylic, especially ones that feel all scratchy. This one's super soft, and it's not really squeaky, which is good, because that's one of the worst things about acrylic yarns for me is when they get squeaky on your hook. Like, oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate it so much. But this one's pretty nice. Like, still not the most amazing acrylic, or I guess I still am not the biggest fan of acrylic, I should say. But this one's a pretty good one. And I may order another colorway from them in the future. Way in the future. They'll still be there, it's fine. But, oh, I didn't say what the project is. It's a top-down granny stitch cardigan, because I didn't want to have to sew together sleeves. I didn't want a project to be even longer because I have all of these other projects. So I'm doing a top-down like raglan style, but in the granny stitch. And oh, I probably just hit my mic. Whoops. And so like you're making the shape and going back and like that, and then you turn around and you go like that all the way down. Probably like a raglan, you'll like make the chain across for the right here for the underarms, and then you'll work the rest of the body, and then you'll attach again and work the arms. I think I haven't read all the way in the pattern yet. I'm just kind of going with the flow. But I have this much so far, and I only started it like really late last night, and I probably got like this many rows done, and then I went to stitch night and I worked on a lot more. This is a project I took with me because I just wanted to take my easiest project and a project that like I didn't really have to look at the pattern for, because it's just the starting and ending rows that change a little bit, but everything else is like the same all the way around. And I wanted to take one that didn't require changing of yarn like my skirt, even though I really want to work on my skirt. So this one was the easiest one for me. And I'm super, super excited to continue working on it. It's going to be a really easy makeup. Like I've only put in probably like, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe total in this. And like, because I get really distracted, so it's really hard for me to track my time because I have ADHD. So I'm like, I do like 3 rows and then I'm like, oh, look at that. And I like get on my phone or I like go change what I'm watching on TV. But yeah, Studio Ghibli movies have helped me because I've watched them so many times. I can just put them on in the background and not have to pay attention and still know what's going on. And it kind of keeps me a little bit more focused. I do that with a few shows too, but as of right now, I'm watching through all of the Studio Ghibli movies. And I'm currently on Whisper of the Heart, which is one of my favorites. I really like that one. They're so good. I just love them. For next projects that I want to start on, which I know I shouldn't start on any more projects, but I have ADHD, so what you can do, is a summer top with this cotton yarn. It's really cute. It was one of the yarns that my dad brought home from Cyprus. It's a Turkish yarn, and I'm really excited to use it. It's really light, and since it's a cotton, it'll be good for summer. And I want something that is just really nice and like flowy and airy because I live in Texas, unfortunately, and it's really hot here. So I need something that's really airy, but still something that's cute. And I may do the top in this and then like line it with like do like an edging, even just like single crochets or something in like black or something, because I don't always like wearing just really light colored things. So I mean, like I could wear dark pants. Like today I'm wearing a light fruits basket shirt and dark pants. So I could just do that if I wanted to, but I may just edge the whole thing. I may do a gray. Gray would probably look really good with this. And gray is my favorite color, so I might do that. But then I'd have to go and buy a gray same weight cotton yarn. And I don't really want to go buy more yarns right now, but I do have black, so I may do that. But you'll see that in the future, probably pretty soon, because it's summer right now. I know it's technically not summer yet, but it's hot enough to be summer already in Texas. So I kind of want to just get it made so that I can start wearing it, because a lot of the things I've made are more fall and winter, like early spring things, because I hate the summer, and so I don't like making things for the summer because I don't want to go outside in the summer because it's so hot. So I've made like cardigans and sweaters, even my like top down raglan shirts that I've made. I've cut the sleeves off like right here, but it's still just too hot. It's too hot to wear anything like that, unfortunately. Even though I used cotton yarn for one of them, and it's still just, I wore it into May and then I had to stop wearing it because it's disgusting here. I hate it. But I think I added some footage from work. I'm a pet caretaker. I've been doing that for years and years, probably like 8 or 9 years now. And I love my job. It's great. And so I added some footage of regular clients, but starting tomorrow, probably around when this video will get uploaded, because I'll probably still have to edit into tomorrow because I waited until today, Thursday, to finish recording. So I'll probably have to edit a lot tonight and then even some tomorrow. So fingers crossed that during like the time that I finally get this out is the time when I go start another sit. That's what I was trying to say. Then I'm starting another sit tomorrow, so you'll probably see that pup some. Other than that, there's not many more updates. Just one of my rats I have to take to the vet again because she's sick and she's still sick and the meds aren't really working, so we have to go back to the vet even though she hates going to the vet. So that'll stress her out and make her feel even worse, but she has to go. I hope that she gets better. She's not getting worse. She's just kind of plateaued and not getting better, which really sucks, but she's not getting worse anymore. So the meds are helping some, I guess, because she was steadily getting worse and worse, but now she's just kind of plateaued out. So hopefully we can get her back to feeling a lot better. She has respiratory problems, which a lot of rats get, unfortunately. They have really sensitive respiratory systems. Poor girl. She's right there. That's why I keep looking over there. She's in her cage right there in her hammock. So I guess that's it for this video, I think. I know I said I'd do swatches of the Hobbii yarns, but I don't really have time to do that before this video is supposed to come out. So I think I'll make a separate like short video to just go over the yarns that I got and like the swatches of them. I'm not gonna like unbox them again. I'll just show a swatch and say my thoughts on how it works up and like tell the yarn that I'm working on. And there were a lot of repeats, like repeats of types of yarn. So I probably won't have to swatch all of them because they should work up the same even though they're different colors. So we'll see. That will come soon. Maybe I'll do 2 videos next week so I can do just that one as a shorter one, or maybe that will just be the video next week. I'm not sure. Depends on how busy I am and how my pain is next week, because I unfortunately have to plan what I do around that. But I think that's it for this video, so thanks for watching.